I'm Andrew. What we're working on is a rear right door for a Kia Forte 2010 to 2013. We're going to remove the door panel. First thing we're going to do is got some fasteners we want to remove. So we've got these little trap doors, Phillips head screw. We're going to remove that. And you might be tempted on some cars to remove the window switch, and there's sometimes a fastener underneath there, but not this one. So don't pry on your window switch here. That is not going to come off. First, we're going to move these Phillips head. Now, the rest of this is going to be clips, but there's actually one more fastener that you want to do here on the, always check the edges of the doors, even on the bottom, see if there's any fasteners, and there is actually this little hidden one here. Hope you can see it. It's got a little cap on it. It's another Phillips head screw. So we're going to get that one pulled as well. Okay, now that you have those pulled, those little Phillips head fasteners, usually you reach down and pull it. Sometimes you have to have a panel tool. If you pull up, lift up on it, oh, you will need to remove this. It's got some clips attached to the top here. It's kind of stopping your panel from lifting up. So this does come off. Kind of got ahead of myself on that one too. So yes, that gets you the panel off, and then you just connect your switch. And like I said, on this particular switch, it's got Phillips head screws that fasten that switch in there, so that's why you don't want to pry that one off. And so once you have your door panel off, it has an inner panel that is your regulator, and to get that off, you're going to need a 10mm socket. If you're replacing the regulator, it's going to be attached to this. This is a gear-driven regulator. I don't know why you'd have to replace it, but if you're like me and you're running out to pull a salvage part for a customer, you don't have power to roll the window down, so you have to take apart the stuff. So I've got one fastener here, 10mm, and then the other one's over here, but I have to get this thing to roll down. So first what we'll do is just undo the motor. Because a lot of times if you can just undo the motor, it's going to allow that gear to remove freely, and that'll allow you to roll the window down and possibly get it into a position where I can just unfasten it and be able to take and remove the glass. If you were replacing this window and you're looking this up as a replacement, you're still going to have to deal with all this, except you're going to have to vacuum and clean it up. So you've got the barrier, this comes off, it's got butyl tape. Pulling that back, sometimes it helps to remove the speaker and put a vacuum hose here versus just here, but you have rivet heads on here. So if you're jumping into this to do a replacement, remember to get you some drill bits to drill out the rivet heads, and then have some replacement rivets. So I had to go grab a panel tool so I can get underneath this motor. So I feel like as soon as I free this up, it's going to allow my window to drop, and then I can unfasten this. I've got a belt molding here. We'll go ahead and pull that. I'll set these tools aside here for a second. There it is, rolls down. So I do get it rolled down to about midway there, really, and I have an opening here that is going to allow me access. Kind of bolt that, and then that should free my window up. Now, again, if you're doing a replacement and you're going to install the glass, you sometimes do need to remove the outer bolt molding. And if you'll look over here, you got a Phillips head screw, and sometimes you'll need to unfasten stuff like this. But look underneath your rubber trim. Sometimes they'll hide stuff, especially if you've got a vehicle that's got a vent window here. Sometimes underneath this rubber, you'll find a hidden fastener here, and then you undo that, and that'll allow you to get that out. And even something such as this, you got a 10mm bolt here. Undoing that's going to allow for this track in here to be moved if you needed more room to get the window in and out. So now we've got our window unfastened. Let's see if I can't pull it out. Sometimes it helps pull this rubber, get it out of the way, give you more room. And that's for the glass going in and coming out. Look, pull these Phillips head in order to get this trim out on the outside removed to allow you to get your window out. Hope that sun's not, sorry if the sun is glaring in the lens of the camera. All right, so undoing these fasteners here, Oh, don't do that. That's plastic. It's brittle here on the salvage yard, but yeah, that comes out once you remove those fasteners. And having that piece out, don't break it, allow us to take this window out really easy. So there's your trick of the day here on this one. Got a hidden fastener here on the edge of the door panel, and you've got these here that need to come out to pull that plastic piece to get your window in out really easy. Hope that was helpful.